Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I've been out of commission for the last several weeks. I got down with that COVID pneumonia. That's some nasty stuff right there. And haven't been able to fish in over a month. So I finally got to go out yesterday. So I'm feeling a lot better, but I've had a lot of time on my hands. So I took that time to kind of go through my tackle and stuff and put it in the garage, kind of organize a little bit, getting ready for the spring and everything. So I'll show you a little bit about that. But first, I just want to thank each and every one of you that sent me messages, calls, texts, emails, and most importantly, your prayers over the last month. I really appreciate it. I hope I answered every one of them, but there was a bunch of them, so I appreciate you guys. Before we get into the tackle room here, if you don't care, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't. I'd appreciate that. And without further ado, we'll come in the tackle room. I'll show you what I got here. All right, coming into the garage here. This is one bay of my garage right here. I keep all my fishing stuff and a few tools back here on the back and stuff. You kind of see it from the front right here. We'll start over on this side and I'll just kind of show you around a little bit. Have two peg boards right here. Keep all my extra baits and stuff I'm not using that's out of season and stuff like that hanging up. This end right here, this is all bass fishing stuff. As you can see, jigs, chatterbaits, crankbaits. Right there, I keep a bunch of extra hooks and sinkers and stuff that I don't have room for in my box on the boat or the kayak. Coming on down, I have my soft plastics here. And down on this end, I have a lot of crappie jigs right here. I keep extra hooks, sinkers, and stuff. This is just extra stuff. I have some boxes that I usually keep on the boat, but there's times when I'll need something that's up here, or I'll run out and have to get some more from the shelf right here. Also, these are my hand-tied jigs, if you hadn't seen those. I'll leave a link in the description right there if you're interested in some hand-tied crappie jigs. I also make skipjack jigs. Then make sure to look them up, check them out. And if you want to order some, you can go on the site there and order them. That's just a few. I have most of them upstairs. I hadn't brought them down yet. Moving on down, I just have some kayak accessories, some extra stuff in case stuff breaks, and just a few extra things right there. Coming on down, I have catfish hooks, sinkers, just swivels, just some extra stuff there. Whenever I run low in the boat, I come in here and grab a pack or something. And on the end right there, you can see I have all my line. I keep all the line right there where I can go through it and just grab whatever I need whenever I need it there. And down here, this little table right here, this is some boxes. Usually the boxes I keep in my boat or my kayak. This little box right here, that's just saltwater stuff that we've accumulated. These boxes right here, these are my catfish boxes. There's all kind of hooks, sinkers, swivels, floats, just the regular stuff I keep with me all the time. This stack of boxes here, this is just extra stuff we're not using right now. We hadn't been bass fishing in a while, but that's some stuff right there. This box here, it's full of Prowler jig trailers. I didn't have any room up on the board, so I just made do with that box right there, because this is a box I don't use very much at all. Now these boxes right here, these are the ones that go with me most of the time when I'm bass fishing. They go right into the kayak. I keep them in my kayak crate right there, or they go on the boat. Everything's labeled right there so you can see. I can see which one to grab, save time, box for hooks and stuff. Underneath, I have some extra little tackle boxes. I got a dry storage box, a little cooler and stuff for the kayak. Of course, I got some small minnow buckets there when I'm taking live bait with me. They fit good in the kayak. And I got a bigger one that I take when I go on the boat. This tote right here, this is just some kayak accessories. Keep some extra stuff, extra board, lights, just extra parts. And I have my catfish rod holders in here. I have my spider rigging for crappie, rod holders, and all those go on the kayak right there. So whatever kind of fishing I'm doing, I can come in here and just grab my rod holders and slap them on. I just got a couple little shelves there, keep a little extra stuff, some scents and planer boards and stuff, just stuff I ain't using right now. That tote right there, it's just kind of a junk tote. It has some a couple extra depth finders, a bunch of extra wiring and stuff, and some oddball stuff in it. These are my T-bars that go on my boat for when I'm spider rigging for crappie. Don't use those a whole lot. I've been spider rigging out of the kayak and enjoying that this past year, so don't use them much, but they're there if I need them. And of course, I got my kayak tote there. It's got the wheels on it. Help me get down to the ramp a little easier. Extra chairs and stuff. And right there, you can see I have my bow fishing lights. We'll put those on in the spring on the boat, so when it gets time to go bow fishing. Keep the bow fishing bows up top right there. They hang there most of the year, but we use them a little bit. Got my nets hanging up back here. You see my kayak one on the right, my big one from the boat for catfish, then my old catfish net, and then my crappie net out there on the end. Here's a quick little peek of the kayak right here. We've been tinkering with it a little bit, getting it ready for tournament season. May do some catfish tournaments a little bit. We're definitely going to do some bass fishing tournaments this year. So first year doing that, I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Of course, like I said, the little workbench back here. This isn't very organized yet. I still got to finish it. Got a shelf back here, just oddball stuff, extra reels, pedestals, aerators, extra boxes. Got my battery chargers down there. I got a couple small totes of extra lures in there. Bow fishing arrows, just extra rope and lights, just a little bit of everything right there. Coming on down here, these are my rods. I just have them standing up against the wall right there. I'd like to have something a little nicer to store them in, but it's kind of hard with this many. Take you around here, you can probably see them better. Vertical across the back wall, I have my spider rigging rods for crappie fishing. And then standing in front of those, starting on this end right here, I have my ultra lights. And moving over, I have my bait casters for bass fishing. And moving on down, I have my catfish stuff. Those are my catfish rods down there on the end. And that's about it. My little corner there, I keep boat oil and some oddball stuff up there, lower unit oil, extra paddles, cooler. And coming out of my garage, this is why I like this right here. If I'm going to boats, I got the boats right here under the carport. I can take this stuff right here off the shelf, put it right in the boat, so everything can be easy. Find everything real easy and don't have to take it too far.